Hello and welcome back to Meribel in the French Alps, the 60th anniversary of the Combined Services Winter Sports Championships happening here. Glorious weather conditions expected for the whole week here for the competitors in snowboarding, skiing and telemarking. The one problem? A lack of snow, and that really is making the conditions here very, very challenging indeed. Laura Hawkins now looks back on a glorious opening night as the events came to a start and first day of competition.
This year's welcome to Meribel was like no other, as over 200 competitors and spectators gathered to watch a torchlit descent and a spectacular firework display whilst pipers filled the resort with their music.
It's going off with a bang here in the ski resort of Meribel as the 60th anniversary of the Combined Services Winter Sports gets underway.
I would like to wish you a warm welcome.
It's the 5th year that the championships have been hosted here, and it really is the perfect location to celebrate such an important anniversary.
It's a great resort. They look after us so well, and they are now friends of ours. After 5 years of putting on great competition for us, it's a real pleasure to come back and see them.
As the blue skies and morning sunshine returned, all downhill skiers got the chance to test out the course for tomorrow's race. But the conditions are icier than hoped, as highlighted by this high-speed accident for Charlie Atkinson. Amazingly, she completed the second run. All times today were slower than yesterday's. Tomorrow's race will be really exciting. From downhill training to the first race of the competition, the Telemark Giant Slalom took place this afternoon. In a race dominated by 3 local French brothers, it was a passionate army major who came out on top.
I've always been for the development of the sport, and we're trying to push it to the Olympics. So the fact that we've gone from a really grassroots ground level without having any competitors in the British Army 4 years ago, now this is fantastic. It shows the progression of the sport.
And at the moment, snowboarding's parallel GS is underway. We'll have that action for you tomorrow.
Well, I'm joined now by Air Marshal Kevin Leeson, who is the president of the Combined Services Winter Sports Association. And Air Marshal, once again, this is a wonderful occasion, but 60 years, it's a tremendous achievement, isn't it, for Forces Winter Sports to reach this level?
It certainly is. Thank you, John. Yes, good morning. Yes, 60 years, long time. In fact, we're probably a little bit older than 60, but 60 goes back to when the first time the 3 services got together to do more than one event in one location. So that was back in Samaritz 60 years ago. First ski race, however, was around 1914, but clearly at that stage, not all 3 services involved. So we're only proudly boasting 60 this week.
Shame we haven't got any video footage of those early years, but obviously the standard of competition has remained very, very high, and you've got former Olympians who are have competed. It really makes you realise what standard our forces competitors can rise to.
Yes, and certainly a lot of the sponsors that we've got here haven't realised quite how much the British forces actually do as part of winter sports nationally. In the 60 odd years that we've been going, we've probably put about 160 or so athletes into the 23 Winter Olympics that have happened in that period. So a lot of people have already seen, of course, that we're strong in bobsleigh, big in Nordic. Nordic's already happened or is on at the moment in Ruhpolding, and the ice sports, bobsleigh, skeleton and luge in the middle of March down in Koningsee, Germany, still to come.
Marvellous. And just finally, maybe we can talk about the British disabled ski team who have been competing in the World Championships not too far from here as well. And that is remarkable that some of these soldiers who've had life-changing injuries as a result of operations are competing at the very highest level.
Indeed, I mean it's hardly surprising that these guys are extremely competent athletes given their background when they were able-bodied. So they've performed extraordinarily well in the time that Combined Services Disabled Ski Team has been going. So it's a great opportunity for us, of course, to lend our mounting facilities to help that cause. And as we saw today, they were performing on these conditions staggeringly well, and the admiration of the whole crowd here in Meribel goes out to them.
Air Marshal Leeson, thanks very much indeed for your time, and good luck for the rest of the week here in Meribel.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's it from us for today. We'll be back with you again tomorrow at the same time from the snow slopes here in Meribel at the 60th anniversary Combined Services Winter Sports Championships.